Hey guys, thanks for tuning in, it's Silas, and today I have a new video for you. Yes, it's a long time ago when I last spoke into the camera, but today's the day. And sorry for the uploads, there are so many things right now happening in my life. I will finish school very soon, I will have my exams, and I'm also working a lot, so many different factors that kept me away in the last couple months and will keep me away in the next 2 months from YouTube, but I promise you in May, basically in summer, there will be videos coming on this channel, more videos. So I'm trying to upload every 2 or 3 weeks. But today is a very great day for me because I got a new camera. And before I'm gonna unbox this camera, I want to talk a bit why I'm switching the camera and some questions friends of mine asked me about why I'm getting a new camera. So some of my friends were asking, hey, you already got a camera, why you need a second camera? And a second camera is cool for filmmakers because, for example, if you're recording interviews, you have one camera in the front, one camera from the side, and the camera from the side could be a close-up shot, so you can switch during the person is talking between both cameras, which brings the interview you are shooting to a completely new level, which is cool. So that's one reason why filmmakers should have 2 cameras. It's also cool that you have a backup camera. And another reason for me to get a new camera is that I want to push the boundaries of my filmmaking, and I think that it is now a good time to switch from the Canon a6300D I'm recording right now with to a new camera because standards have risen in the last couple years tremendously. So it is still a good camera. I will use it for making photos and as my second video camera, but the video standards have grown so fast in the last couple of years. We got this camera in 2012, it is now 4.5 years old, so it's relatively old for a camera, and the time we got it, it was a very great camera for photos and videos because Full HD at this time was great. A lot of people on YouTube got this camera and some of them are still using it, but we are now here in 2017. We have 4K videos, we have super slow motion and better low light performance cameras, and because I'm shooting more and more in low light situations like concerts or events that take place outside at night or in the evening, I need a better low light performance camera. And that's another reason why I'm getting a new camera, because the low light performance on this camera is not the best. So that's a bit the background story why I'm getting a new camera. So I think let's gonna unbox this thing. Let's turn the GoPro on and let's start with the first package, and I think that this is the main box with the camera in it. So let's take the unboxing knife. Oh yeah, here it is. So which camera am I getting? I'm getting the Sony a6300 or a6300, however you call it. So let's put this on the side. Yeah, it is a Sony camera, so I'm gonna quit Canon. Why am I quitting Canon? So it seems like Canon began hating the video market. A lot of people on YouTube got this camera a couple years ago because it offered a great video quality for a great price. And then everybody got a T3i, and then 4K video came and everybody was hoping, okay, Canon bring out a T3i with the flip screen and all the stuff that can do 4K video, but unfortunately they don't offer an affordable 4K camera. So that's the reason why I am switching to Sony, because I get here a camera with great video quality for a relatively affordable price. So this is the moment I'm waiting for months, because I worked a lot for this camera and now it finally came, and I'm really excited about this camera. So let's take a look what is inside of this box. Okay, so here we are getting a European guarantee document, Capture One Express, whatever this is, 2 instructions, Wi-Fi connection, NFC in 2 variations. It actually seems like to be the same thing. We are getting a little information guide about Sony accessories. If we want to give Sony even more money, I can register my product online. Okay, and a very thick instruction manual. Okay, let's take a look into the basement of this thing. Like with every other unboxing, I first gonna look what accessories do we get. So here, it seems like a UK power adapter. Cool if you want to travel to the United Kingdom and want to charge your Sony camera. We are getting here a European adapter cable. Here we get this eyepiece for the viewer. We are getting a converter for a power connection. Then we are getting the battery. It's actually, I think, smaller than the Canon battery I have in this camera. And what are we getting? We get, I think it is a micro USB cable, some kind of USB cable, and we get a strap for the camera that if we want to be very touristy, that you can hang the camera around our neck. Okay, now we come to the star of the show, the Sony a6300. Okay, looks like there's nothing else in this box. And oh, here it is, my new camera. Wow. I actually thought that it is slightly smaller than it actually is right now. Wow. So my first impression, so I had this camera once in my hands in the shop, but it seems to be slightly bigger than I thought. Okay, let's put this here on the side. I'm really excited because I'm waiting for this so long and now I finally got it. So what do you need to record videos? Very important, an SD card, and this is a SanDisk Extreme Pro, so it is a very high-end SD card. It's really fast and you need this for 4K video. Here you can see it 4K, which is pretty awesome. And why you can open this thing. Okay. And here it is. So here you can see it. I'm gonna take it out of this little case. 64 gigabytes, super high speed, high performance SD card. And that's what you really need for making 4K videos. Okay. Next, this thing. So because I was using a Canon camera for the last couple of years, I got some Canon lenses, and that's another mounting system here on the Sony cameras than on the Canon cameras. So you need some kind of adapter to mount your Canon lenses to your Sony camera. Okay. So this is the Commlite Adapter for Canon EFS mount to Sony E-mount. It is one of the cheaper adapters you can find on Amazon for mounting your Canon lenses on a Sony camera. So I hope this thing will work out fine and that I don't have to get this super overpriced made up on speed booster. Okay, here we go. Okay, some instruction manuals. Let's put them right there. And here we have the Commlite Adapter. So, okay, first impression of this thing. The build quality seems to be fine, and it perfectly matches the materials used on the a6300. So that's cool. And now I'm gonna mount my Canon 50mm f1.8 lens to this, okay, and then mount it to the a6300. So here you can see the sensor. So let's mount it on it. Okay. So this is how it looks, the a6300. I'm gonna put in the SD card and the battery. Close the door and switch it on. And nothing is working. Did it really send me an empty battery? Okay. So that's bad, Sony. But of course, because I don't want to film only with one battery, I ordered 2 other batteries plus a charger, and hopefully one of these batteries will be fine. Okay, let's open this, swap the battery. Okay, now I have to adjust time, date and all the stuff. And here we go. So first impression of the Commlite Adapter. Focusing actually works pretty good with this. Wow, I'm really surprised because I never thought this thing would be that great. And because I was thinking, okay, if you are getting Canon lenses on this camera, this will be horrible, but autofocus in pictures mode is actually really good. So I'm gonna switch now in video mode because that's what I'm most excited about. Let's hit menu and 4K. Okay, so I have to play a little bit with this camera, find out how it actually works, and yeah, I'm really excited about this camera. It is super good, it feels good, and it just seems to be a really cool, great camera. And I'm so excited to shoot my new videos with this camera. So I don't think I'm gonna make a review about this camera, but yeah, here it is. So now you know what my new camera is. But I ordered some other stuff for this camera I need. And one thing is so inside of this here is another adapter I got, and this is for a different kind of lenses. So I not only use standard EF, EFS lenses, and this lens adapter is for Canon FD lenses. These are 100% manual lenses. The lenses I'm using, they are 30 years old, so they are from the 1970s, 1980s. So I'm gonna take one. So that's what I'm talking about. This is a Canon 100mm lens, manual aperture, manual focus, everything manual, 100% manual. And I'm gonna put it on. Okay, it feels really solid. That's cool. And I'm gonna mount it now to my a6300. here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I also can use my Canon FD lenses, so I can use all the lenses I own on this camera, which is pretty cool. So that's another thing I got, and I think inside of this. So I got a new camera bag that fits 2 cameras inside of it, and then I got a screen protector for the screen here on the back of the Sony. Okay, so that's it for this video, which turned out way longer than I thought it would be. I'm gonna play with this camera. You will see some test footage with this camera on this channel soon or not so soon. It matters if I find time to make a little video shot on this camera. So thank you guys for watching this video. It was a very technical video about me telling why I got which gear and my experience with cameras and me unboxing things. So I hope it was entertaining for you. So like I always say, subscribe for more, and I can see you in the next one. Bye.